Friday Night Funkin'. We know it, you know it. When it came out and got a couple updates, shit was everywhere. Like, you couldn't even go on the Roblox front page without seeing basically FNF. Neither could you escape Funky Friday. The game remix of Friday Night Funkin' was everywhere, especially on Roblox. Like, it wasn't your average Brawl Stars, nor was it Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. It was everywhere. So I'm doing my average doom scrolling on TikTok, and tell me why, out of nowhere, this comes up. Which, if you can't read it, I don't blame you. It'd be hard to read this too. But it's talking about some Friday Night Funkin's now in the game store. So I'm instantly taken aback. Friday Night Funkin' on the game store now? Since when? So I'll do some more doom scroll, research on TikTok. Come to find out, it got an update 3 days ago and came out a week ago. How did I not notice this? Now you know how to instantly boot up the game. And booting up the game is the same as when you open it on Newgrounds or you have the download pack. But loading in, there is a slight difference. And I know you all ain't blind. I know you'll see it. Upgrade, no ads. Now, I thought the same thing too. Ads? Really? But what do you expect from a free game? But honestly, number pause it real quick. I thought I had screen time activities set up. I never had that set up, so I can't really show you how much I spent, but I did spend like a couple, 3 hours on it. Now, going to the preferences, you can see haptics. It's really well. They actually do really good on the haptics. I'm not going to hold you. They feel amazing. I don't know how they feel on Android, per se. I can't really test it right now, but they feel amazing on Apple. Now, we get into input offsets. It's kind of hit or miss with them. It's either that they're good or they're good. It's on mobile, though. Can't really complain about it, but they're alright. Now, getting the story mode, they didn't take anything out. They left everything in there, all the difficulties and weeks, and the weekend part on there, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. And free play, they have all the songs, all the versions of them, and Pico, and you can change your character.
Well, what do we got here? We should just kill you, but what the hell, it's been a boring day. Let's see what you got.
Now, there's no insane changes to any of the voice lines ever used. The only change that you do realize ever is gonna be Tankman's when he finishes off guns with boyfriend. When he says cunts, it gets bleeped out for some reason. It will be shown in a minute after this is done, but they basically forced you to have down scroll. I don't know if you can make it up scroll, but it is easier for people who like have smaller phones to do the thumbs. That's how I play it, and I really like how they actually implemented everything, the touchscreen and everything into this. For a game that had been made for computers and not really for mobile or console, they did really well porting it into a mobile setting. Instead of like the key button stuff, you could press on the DJ to change it, and it's for to change characters, which I'll show in a bit. It's pretty good. It is really good, actually. The haptics feel amazing, even when they're not too strong, they're not too low. They're perfect on everything. They're a bouncy reverb, almost. Say so. I'm glazing it, but I find it really cool that you're able to do this. You know, it's not something you can really do that easily on anything. You gotta get it right, put down, because you can't just have basic vibrations. That kind of sucks. But here's to the guns part.
God effing damn it. Well played, you little shit. This is war, and in war, people die. Man, get rid of fire. Sorry, no problem for you this year. Look who it is, your sexually ambiguous, angry little friend. Don't you have a school to shoot up? There's one way to settle this. Let's rock, you little you little
I don't understand why cunts is removed, but nothing else. Nuttiness is on, so I don't think it has anything to do with that. There's also some bugs to do with it. Mid-song, it gets all like crashy-ish. I use crashy-ish by like, it seems so bad, but it's not. It like pauses very momentarily. It goes back. It's like a skip. like that. Honestly, can't really notice it all that much until it starts getting a problem. But it is fairly new. There is gonna be bugs and stuff. This is meant for a computer, not a mobile phone. But they did really well porting it into here. Now with the touchscreen controls for mid songs, you can swipe your finger left and right to do staircases, kind of like I tried doing here. You notice like some of the staircases I actually do perfectly. It's either tapping it if they're slow enough, or the faster you can tap it. Now the doubles, the up and right and the down and left, they're kind of annoying as hell to deal with. But you can tap, if you phone is small enough, you can tap in the middle and get them both down. Or you can just tap one and tap the other one later. Get the late. It doesn't matter. You do notice that in the clips I'm showing, I'll have the 6 goods and then get the shit. I don't understand, really, because I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. But this is what I mean by it's a hit or miss with the offset. It gets kind of fucked up sometimes. Either way, it's still a fun experience to play the game. Now the ads. I did get one ad redoing this video to get the clips of it. But other than that, there's not much ads. You'll maybe see like 1-2 ads every hour at least. And you're like 15 minutes till you can... Minutes. Oh my god. Seconds. About like 15 seconds out of your time of playing the game. It's not even that bad. It's actually pretty reasonable and takeable. It's a free game. You need to make money somehow. Alright, in the background, I'm going to have Too Hot playing. Too Hot is one of the main weeks. Mainly the weekend one. And it mostly features a lot of doubles. Doubles are easy to counter with the, for me personally, on the right side, with the swiping my finger. But on the right side, left side, it's kind of hard to do that. But the song is pretty easy, and they're pretty forgiving on the health. I think they buffed the health a bit, so it's harder for you to die, because usually, if I was messing up this bad on the computer, I'd be fucking dead. And you'll notice how much mess up. And it's very, very lenient and forgiving. And that's something I noticed immediately, which ain't a bad thing. It generally isn't a bad thing. It's actually a pretty nice thing for people who want to try out the harder modes, but feel like they can't do it because of the messing up and stuff. And it's kind of nice that they did that, especially because you have the harder charted songs that have no differences in the charting on something that you're usually using 2 fingers when it requires like a good 4 fingers at most on keyboard, I personally found this song a little hard at first, but after getting used to the controls, playing it, got them way better. It's a refreshing way to play the game. It definitely is. New way to play it without the mods or anything. It's still pretty good. It still holds up itself. And I enjoyed playing it. I really did. It's nothing wrong with it other than some of the bugs you encounter. But you don't encounter a lot of the bugs. Now on iPhone, I know if you swipe down on the notification tray or the settings tray or whatever, it will pause a cutscene. Or pause anything. That's why sometimes you'll see the pause. Right here, I'm trying to recreate it right now, and it doesn't work. But once we get into this little part right here, swipe down on the notification tray. Hold on. Yep, right here. Pauses. It just absolutely freezes. And this is what sucks, because you can't fix it. The only way to fix it is close the game. One thing I forgot to mention too is that they also have ghost tapping. It's not like a broken ghost tapping, but it's actually like kind of balanced if you think about it too, if you've seen it. Anyways, we on the here. You can choose your character. I didn't realize this now earlier, but I just found out that you can spam the character and it'll like mess them up. And it'll pause them from like being selected. I didn't do all the songs with Pico, because I'm not gonna lie to you, Pico mixes don't really seem all that hard. They're either slow or kind of boring. But we'll move on to Boyfriend now and go into Nightmare. Hold on. Go into Nightmare. You'll see I did every single song. The favorite ones are the ones that, I keep going back to it all. but they're low-key fun of shit, even if they're hard. I'm by no means the best player or the worst player of Friday Night Funkin'. I feel myself, I do moderate. I'm okay at it. And honestly, I'm okay with that. You know, I keep improving it. But it's on mobile, that's the thing. Hey, I don't think I'll be playing that all that much. The only time I'll be playing is if I got nothing else to do, I'm taking a shit. Or I'm in a long-ass car ride. And I can't really watch YouTube. It's a good offline game. There's no Wi-Fi required to play it. I'm 100% sure. If you don't have like data or whatever. Because, you know, you might want to play some fucking Friday Night Funkin'. Who knows? You don't got a computer on you. Ooh. I don't know. There's stuff I wish that they would add that I don't think they will add. Like a little bit bigger size arrows, or like being able to change the arrow size stuff would be amazing. And also for settings, it'd be a little bit better to change, because especially on the offset, you gotta like drag left and right, and you can't get it, you know, pixel perfect. You know, it's not gonna be pixel perfect. Don't expect it to be, but you know, you'd want to get it as close as you can, not onto like 20 when you're trying to do 18. You know, it kind of sucks. But you know, this is kind of just being spoiled from all the Roblox FNF games. And you know, when they say they're gonna make a mobile port of it, I do think they make some shitty ass mobile port, like the shitty mobile knockoffs, where they have you hold it up and go tap 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 tap, and it's like the shittiest chart you've ever seen, or it's full of brain rot or the worst mods ever. I'm surprised they really were able to do it. I'm surprised they really pulled it off. And it kind of sucks that it takes them forever to make the updates that they're making. Yeah, they're making it really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're making them like high quality. And I thought this would be like, you know, mid-tier quality. It's actually high quality, especially for being like a little screen. Yeah, you're not gonna see how much it is, but it's almost the same quality or better that you get on the computer. It's amazing, honestly. I'm glazing this shit. As somebody who literally been on this game, I haven't been on it in a while though. Somebody who's played it all the time, like around when week 3-2 came out, I'm pretty happy and excited about this, low-key. It's been ages since I've had fun, like fully playing the game or having a new experience playing it other than the mods. And I'm really glad that they're actually starting to make do on their promises from the Kickstarter and actually make the updates, make more weekends, make harder songs, make better songs. The whole background has been either... Ooh, I lost the word. Hold on there. Now, the background has either been Pico Mix or Rect Mix. And I don't know if they're gonna be popping up the name, but I'll try to put it up. If not, then it's whatever. You'll find them in the game anyways. But they're low-key my favorites. I love the way that the remixes sound, the way the erotic ones sound. I think I said that wrong. And just the way that the new ones sound, even without the remixes, they're doing a really great job with this. Yes, they're taking way too long. This is some fucking Spider-Man level delaying. You know, it sucks to take so long to do this, but at least that they're doing it now and making sure that when it's given to us, there's the least amount of bugs and it's pretty high quality. And you know, I can't complain too much about that. At least they're trying to do it now instead of waiting even longer. But this is looking my first time doing these type of videos, so that's why I'm pausing so much. You hear me pause. I lose the words sometimes. But this is my first time doing this one type of videos. I wish I could post it on TikTok, but I'm probably not gonna be able to. It's probably too long, and it won't get any views. It sucks, but it will definitely be able to YouTube. So Congrats if you made it this far. Genuinely, thanks for listening to me yap for a whole 15 minutes straight. Thank you.